doing the last week.
Yeah, I was drawing them in.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. You're listening to Just Okay Gamers.
Oh, keep it down.
Where this week, we're in a graveyard.
Why are we here?
Nasty. This is no time and place to try and practice whistling.
I'm trying to blow the fire to get us some light.
Oh yeah, we do have a fire that we're trying
It's just
to make.
not lit. It's really wet wood.
We stacked up a pile of bodies. Now we're trying to light them on fire.
Yeah. The bodies consist of small forest animals.
Like
critters.
squirrels
Yeah.
and rabbits.
Oh, is this an animal graveyard?
No, it's a human graveyard.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure it's a human graveyard.
I hope so.
I walked past a gravestone that said Beatrice Simmons died here.
Really?
Yeah. Born
Who's Beat?
1902. Died 19...
She died in the graveyard.
She was born and died in the
convenient.
graveyard. It's very convenient. Yeah. She was actually stillborn. She died in 1902.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so her mom just perched herself up.
Squatted.
Yeah. Right out
Oh,
into a
horrible.
respectable grave. I mean, it's very nice. Very.
Oh, my God.
You can't
there's
spin
not even
that.
a cradle
You
involved. It's
can't
from, like,
spin that.
it's her squat to grave.
Start the goddamn show.
Just fucking kick it.
Nah, I want to keep going. Just,
No.
and
No.
10 more
No,
minutes.
no.
Yeah.
There's
why
not enough material,
Yeah.
first of all.
We're just okay and we play some games. We're just okay gamers.
Well, on the bright side,
We're just
the,
okay and we play some games. We're just
Oh, God.
It's the phantom computer.
Oh,
Our
shit.
computer's haunted.
Thanks for listening to episode 230.
230.
230 of the Just Okay Gamers podcast. I'm Don Pardo. I'm your host, is Squeagle.
Featuring.
What is going on today?
It's sort of an SNL / Halloween hybrid there.
Yeah.
Don Pardo is dead.
Yeah. Is he in this graveyard? Maybe we could find him.
That was his actual ghost voice.
Oh.
Shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I was wondering why you guys weren't scared.
Yeah. I didn't realize that was actually his real ghost.
Yeah.
It looked very real to him. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it was the older version of him anyway, so I kind of figured, you know, it was just him.
Anyways, my name's Guido, and I'm here with...
Wally. Whoa!
Whoa,
Sticking
Wally
with it.
almost falling down.
Shit.
Yeah, the roller coaster. Whoa!
Oh, there's a roller coaster here.
There is.
Zoo spooky millpool. Ooh.
Yo.
Some vibrato in that voice.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
Whoa,
Sounds
wow.
like someone's just like hitting your back in rapid succession.
Yeah, I'm actually getting a back massage right
It's interesting that you can
now.
do that. I find that pretty fascinating.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, can we segue real quick to Nasty's Think About That?
Sure.
Sure. Nasties, think about that.
Think about
Nasties,
that.
think about that.
Think about it.
Nasties, think about that.
Something
Yeah.
positive.
about it.
Think about that.
Consideration.
Nasties, think about that.
Welcome to Nasty's Think About That. I'd like to pose a question to you guys today. When you come back as a ghost, what age do you come back at? Think about that.
Nasties, think about that.
Think about it.
Nasties, think about that.
Hey, why don't you think about it?
Think about that.
Think about it.
Nasties, think about that.
Consideration.
Nasties, think about that. Wow, what a great segment.
Yeah.
Great segment.
I was always under the supposition that when you died and became a ghost, you died the exact age you died in wearing the clothes you were wearing.
So if you died at 12, you came back as a 12-year-old ghost?
Usually, you came back as you in the clothes, but like ghost clothes of the clothes you were in.
Oh, so like
Ghost
torn
clothes. Do you think there's a ghost tailor?
up? Probably. It's probably not really a tailor, though. It's like the people that stylize quote-unquote clothes, like rip clothes up to make it look more ghostly.
Yeah, what if like a infant dies?
Right.
What about it?
That'd be the least scary ghost.
Yeah,
Just be
just
laying there like,
"Ah!
Well, I just had this horrific
That would
image
be
because. No, go ahead.
I think that would be very scary.
Just like creepy baby ghost crying all the time.
Well, exactly. I'm thinking to myself, most when you become a ghost, there's this idea of autonomy, like, oh, I'm dead now, and now I'm a ghost, because it's always happening to adults, right? Like in shows
Right.
and shit. Now I have this vision of just like millions of like ghost infants wailing on a floor of an ethereal realm.
Yeah. They don't know how to haunt. They don't even know
Right.
they aren't even aware that they were alive at one point.
So does everybody spawn back in the same ghost place? Or do you spawn in like a different, wherever you died at?
I think, well, it probably depends on the nature of your death. Hey, we have a ghost right here. Why don't we just ask this guy?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, whoa. Hey, it's me. I'm the ghost.
Oh, ghost. That's your name?
No, my name's Maxwell.
Yeah, Maxwell, you've been drinking a lot of coffee and smoking cigarettes in your life?
I have, yeah. That's how
Yeah.
I died.
Oh, too much coffee and cigarettes?
Yeah. At the same time, I choked on him.
Oh, I thought you meant same time like you were dipping your cigarettes and smoking them, like dipping them in coffee.
I was actually just driving my cab, and I had a coffee, and I was smoking a cigarette,
Mm-hmm.
and the cigarette dropped on my lap.
Yeah, so you looked down and like grabbed it, or what?
Yeah, I kind of panicked a little bit,
Okay.
and then I spilt my coffee on it because it started to burn me.
Yeah, so then you got burnt again?
Yeah. And
then
then
what?
I pulled over my cab, and I got out, and I fixed my pants, and I continued on and picked up my fare.
Hey, Maxwell, where was this?
It was down in Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn. All right, okay.
Yeah.
So,
About like 10 blocks from this ghost graveyard that we're
yeah.
in.
So how'd you die? Since you just picked up your next fare.
Wait, this is a ghost graveyard?
Yeah,
Is that what you
I
said?
thought you guys knew
ghosts
this is
that
where
die.
ghosts
Shit.
go to die. Yeah.
This is
Oh,
meta
shit.
shit.
I'm already, I was coming here to off myself in the ghost world.
Is there ghosts that haunt ghosts then?
Yeah, there's a few of those. It's kind
Yeah.
of back and forth.
What do they
Wait,
call
what-
it? Ghostception?
They do. Wow, you're really up to your knowledge here in the ghost universe.
Yeah, I try.
Yeah,
So-
we don't even need you because we got nasty.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Well, see you later then.
Yeah,
No,
okay,
wait, I
fuck
have
off.
a question
yeah,
for you.
What?
Why were you gonna off yourself as a ghost?
Yeah, what's the
Oh.
reason to die when you're already dead?
Some of the bigger, more stronger, better looking ghosts are picking on me.
Oh shit, that happens in the ghost world too?
Yeah, there's ghost bullies.
Well, how do they pick on you?
They pull down my ghost pants in front of attractive ghost girls. They flip my cafeteria lunch up in my face while I'm trying to eat. It's basically high school.
All over again, huh?
Yeah, we're all ghosts. I mean, obviously you can see I look like a 48-year-old man.
Yeah, for sure. Except for you're describing the life of a 17-year-old boy who has a pocket protector and glasses.
Yeah,
Well, that's unfortunate.
right. Yeah, it is unfortunate.
So did you like fucking kill one of them or what for doing that?
Did I fuck and kill one of them?
Yeah.
Kill fucking.
Well, there's laws in the ghost world.
Oh my god.
Oh fuck! I didn't know about this.
Yeah.
There's so many rules we didn't know
Yeah,
about.
jeez.
Basically, if you kill another ghost, you lose about 18% of your ghost essence.
Okay.
Court mandated, of course.
Yeah. Well, can that be variable? Kind of like 25 to life. Is that
No,
18 to 30%?
it's an absolute 18, no matter
Oh,
what.
okay. Gotcha,
and as a ghost, that's pretty detrimental.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's like almost 20%.
Yeah. Well,
Have you
I
ever
should
seen
probably...
them?
What?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen? Wait, is there a movie called
Called 21
25
what?
to Life?
I don't
21
know.
Jump Street?
I died in 1953.
Oh,
You've never seen 21 Jump Street with Jonah Hill and the other guy?
you jumping right to the film adaptation?
Yeah.
Yeah, not the original.
Isn't there a guy
No,
named
the
Johnny
remake.
Depp or something?
Yeah, how do you know that?
He's dead.
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
Yeah,
Breaking
he
news.
died like
Breaking
a decade
news.
ago. So they got this this imposter on the Real World, the TV
fuck.
show.
But no,
What?
What?
Actual.
No,
what is-
I'm aware of you guys doing word association jokes. So when I said Real
okay.
World, I wanted to get there before someone else did. So
Oh,
Oh,
jumping
do you listen
ahead.
to us?
yeah,
Before
I
you
do.
died?
They got the ghost podcast here in the afterlife.
Oh, shit.
Oh, nice. Is there a ghost?
How do we get on the
iTunes?
Ghost Network?
You must have some proponent down here because you were just on it for a long time, the past 4 years or something. I don't know.
Okay, all right.
it
all
might
right.
be all the Millpools.
Yeah. Stay out of New Jersey, let me tell you. That's where all those souls went.
All right,
It's all
Maxwell.
populated by Millpool clones.
Maxwell,
Yeah.
go kill
Makes sense.
yourself.
I was said if I died, I would go to New Jersey as a ghost.
Figures. Okay, I'm gonna hop in my cab and go away.
Wait,
Yeah.
no, you came here to kill yourself.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
just fucking with you guys.
Don't
I'm
back
just a
out of it.
cabbie.
Oh, shit.
I'm not a
Fucking
ghost,
cabbies.
you dumb retards.
Oh, fuck.
All right, see you later. Meet me.
So we spent an entire 20 minutes talking to a not
was
dead
that
taxi
guy?
cab driver.
Yeah, what a waste of time, guys.
And
Jeez.
he was already in his cab because he honked the horn immediately.
Ah,
You did.
asshole.
I guess we should have noticed that.
I figured it was a ghost cab, though. Like, ghost ride the widow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought too.
What an interesting character, though.
Yeah,
Not
for
really.
sure.
Yeah, he was just kind of fucking with us. Probably saw
It's kind of a jerk.
four 30-year-old guys in a graveyard with recording equipment and is like,
And
I'm going to fuck with these guys. I don't
I
blame
like
them.
how I'm not a ghost and continues to answer ghost questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know if I
strange.
believe him now about his ghost knowledge.
Yeah, I probably don't. I wouldn't believe a word he said.
Okay.
He
won't.
didn't look like a ghost either. Like, I was trying
No.
to say that, but, I couldn't. He just kept talking and talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely didn't have ghostly clothes. Like, they were.
Yeah, they weren't
looked pretty
ripped or
new.
anything.
Right.
Yeah. You could not see through him.
No, he's very round.
Yeah.
I could see around him. Like
Yeah,
if
yeah.
I looked to his side, I could see like what was behind him. So that's kind of why I thought maybe
Ah.
he's a ghost.
Yeah.
Right.
But he listens to our podcast.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, which is good. Well, I don't know because he lied about everything else.
Yeah, and he said that it was on the Ghost Network.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So
It's too
Thing to
bad.
say.
I
Okay.
was really excited to meet a ghost.
I'm glad we rehashed that whole exchange that just happened.
Right.
Well, we like breaking it down.
Yeah. All right. Well,
break it down.
you guys want to talk about your weeks or just get into some Fear 2 talk?
Let's just get into.
Yeah, let's hop into it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had a spooky segue
background
to play.
Yeah.
noise.
No. No, I definitely don't wish I had that.
You could have made that. You could have made the hop into it spookier too. Like,
Let's hop into it.
well, yeah, or like, what's like a spooky way of saying let's hop into it?
Let's stab into it.
I
Does
don't
that
know if
work?
that's that's closer.
Let's
Let's
roll
step into it and drink its blood.
All right. Well, let's see. I'm gonna try and pick this scariest one. How about this one?
Crawling back to League. Never thought of in a voicemail. 'Cause I always do. Maybe I'm too busy being lost to fall for somebody new. Now I'm feeling crawling back to League.
League.
Well, I'm afraid.
Oh fuck, we're crawling back to League?
Oh, that is truly scary.
Yeah, that is.
That's a Stinkleboots original.
Nice.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah. So this past month we had a thing.
That we tried for the first time.
We tried it for the first time. We'll talk about its success later.
Yep. We'll get there.
We randomly voted through the community what game we were going to play this week or this month, and we decided to go with a horror genre, and we picked probably out of the list of games that we had to pick out of the least horrific game possible.
Yeah. Yeah. As I was playing it, I was thinking that as well.
That game, of course, is F.E.A.R 2 Project Origin.
Oh,
Oh.
Scary.
just saying the name.
Yeah, don't say
is scary.
the name of the game F.E.A.R 2 Project Origin in a graveyard 3 times fast. Don't do it.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't want to see who comes
I won't.
back.
I won't say it.
I won't say F.E.A.R 2 Project Origin.
I will say F.E.A.R
3 times
First Encounter
fast.
Assault Recon.
Okay.
Wait, does that count?
What?
No.
No, you have to say it in succession. I clearly stated the rules earlier.
See, I said that safely.
Now I'm really
I
curious.
knew it would be okay.
Yeah. Like F.E.A.R 2 Project Origin.
Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
I want to know what happens.
I don't like
Can
that
just
you
tell
guys
me?
are like testing it. I don't know.
It's just like when you put your toe in the water. You want to see how cold it actually is before you
Right.
jump in.
I warned you not to do it, so just don't do it.
All right.
Okay, I won't do it.
Let's say it twice and then
Okay.
see if anything stirs up.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. F.E.A.R 2. Wait, what is it called? F.E.A.R 2 Project Origin.
F.E.A.R 2 Project Origin.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cuphead.
Oh, thank God. Wally
Close
broke
one.
it.
Wow.
Yep.
I don't see anything happening.
Me neither.
No.
I don't either.
Oh, what was that?
Uh,
That was
I
a
don't know.
squirrel.
yeah, it was a squirrel. We're in an animal graveyard too.
Oh, yeah.
Remember I was trying to light these dead squirrels on fire?
Yeah, they're actually not dead at all. They're
Oh, shit.
running around on fire.
So I played F.E.A.R 2 Project Origin.
Did you?
F.E.A.R 2
played
Project
F.E.A.R 2
Origin. Is one of my least favorite games, I'd say.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ever?
Now nowadays.
Yeah, I liked it a
Because-
lot. Turns out it was nostalgia.
Right. Yeah. When it came out, I remember having a grand old time playing it. A grand old time.
Grand old.
Apparently, the game doesn't hold up much.
Yeah, I didn't play it. This was my first time playing it, and it wasn't anything to write home about.
Yeah. How far did you make it?
Probably about 3 hours.
So did you make it out of the hospital?
No.
Oh,
I take my time, dude. Like, you know me, I play open world games, and I go check out every nook and cranny.
yeah.
And I had to follow every blood splatter and like go check to find every little place. And then when I would hear like a pill bottle rolling across the floor, I would look and then go walk around and find what was over there.
Yeah, you are a nook and cranny type of guy.
Mhm,
That's for sure.
mhm. Oh, I love the nooks and the crannies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, give me all those crannies.
I played it on stream
Yeah?
for a good amount. Yeah. And,
Did you beat it on stream?
I did beat it on. I played the entire game on stream.
Nice. How long did it take you?
It took me about 8 hours, I think. 6 hours? 6 hours.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, time-wise. But, man, you start out in a hospital, and you just are in that hospital for a very long time.
Yeah.
Very, very long time.
Tell me about it. I never
I
made
gave
it
up.
out.
I gave up.
Hands up, don't shoot.
Shadow of War happened after
Before we get too deep into it, let's play a voicemail, huh?
Let's hear a little bit about it.
We only got two F.E.A.R 2 voicemails.
That's it. I'm
That's
disappointed in our community.
Well, yeah.
It was our first time.
Were they natural or forced after realizing we had none?
I think it was naturally forced.
Okay.
Two separate people kind of doing stuff.
Coming together, making babies.
Here it is. Here's this one.
Oh snap, it's Biggie Sauce coming straight at you with a voicemail about F.E.A.R 2? Really? We had to pick F.E.A.R 2? It's such a crap game. And I hate to be so mean about this game. I was very excited when it first came out, but I mean, compared to F.E.A.R 1, it's hard to top it. First and foremost, F.E.A.R 1 had great aesthetics. The lighting system was out of this world. The gameplay was fine. It was a typical first-person shooter, but it was great. More so because of the atmosphere. So what they do in F.E.A.R 2? Oh, well, let's just fuck off with the atmosphere and just make it run and gun, motherfuckers.
It's true.
And, you could just do that in any other game. So they did not capitalize on the aesthetics that the first F.E.A.R sought to and achieved. And instead, you just get a generic shooter with terrible head bobbing and horrible stamina meter. So that's my thoughts on F.E.A.R 2. Excited to hear what you all say. Guido, my heart went out to you watching you have to power through that game. But good job, man. You did it. Congrats. Take care, guys. See ya.
Fuck you, Biggie. No, that's true. That's bad.
Yeah,
Thanks,
congrats,
Biggie.
Guido.
Yeah, congrats, Guido.
Yeah, good job, Gweeds.
We're all
You
really
did what
proud
we
of
could
you.
not do.
I did it.
You
I
finished it.
I got 4 hours into it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with pretty much everything Biggie said.
Agreed. Yeah.
There were
I feel
moments. There were moments where they were trying to, bring you into the atmosphere.
Right.
Yeah, and those parts are good.
Those were the best parts of it.
Yeah. But then there's like 50 shooting sequences.
Yeah,
In
like an
between.
hour and a half straight of shooting the same looking guys
Yep.
You know what's really
over
weird?
and over.
I didn't mind the dated graphics because they were still pretty good, and I loved the atmosphere and everything, and it did age very bad. The one thing that gnawed at me just a little bit, that started pulling like a thread, was the enemies and how they died. They all died the same way, and like I guess I don't know if it's modernity in terms of like more contemporary shooters and how things die that got to me, but they all just sort of like crumpled in the same fashion. There was no splatter. There was just like boom, 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 dead, hit zone, hit zone, hit zone, down. And it bugged me. It was weird.
No,
Yeah.
I think that we have just gotten so used to natural falling now from enemies that going back to like choreographed falling really stands out.
I think they ragdoll.
It wasn't
when they
choreographed. It was
die, right?
ragdoll. It was all ragdoll.
They ragdolled, okay, but it was before they died. It was the way they got shot. It
They
just
always
didn't feel.
Went down,
I think-
like sat there a little bit, got back up, started shooting. Like every single person that I shot did that, and it was really annoying.
I think one of the things that kind of killed the spook factor for me is the slow-mo, which is a cool mechanic, but like I found myself, as soon as you see an enemy, you just pop slow-mo and you take out all the guys. And like there's some enemies that kind of jump out at you. There's like these crawly guys that jump around on walls and stuff, but it's not scary because you're just in slow-mo. Like
Right.
if you're playing well enough, you're conserving that meter and you're just in slow-mo for the entire battle pretty much.
Yeah. I think they really underutilized the having Alma pop up out of nowhere. She should have been like in the corner of your eye way more often.
Oh,
Agreed.
absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. I did like there's some like enemies that are kind of invisible and they dart around and stuff. Those were okay.
I felt like they did a good job with that in the beginning, Gweeds. Like the very, very first opening scene
See, that's
where
this
she's
the thing,
around a lot, and then like she started fading out more. I felt like more and more the more that I was playing.
Yeah.
That scene in the helicopter set the tone, and they didn't see it through.
Right.
Like,
Right. And it
yeah.
was like that instant, like, oh shit, jump factor right away, like 45 seconds into the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. The story parts are just so few and far between. And like the filler in the middle is all those fucking like data logs that you pick up that tell you the story, and I just didn't want to read any of them.
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
I pick and choose which ones I was going to read. It didn't really add much. How'd you guys feel about the guns? The vast selection of guns that you had.
Yeah. I mean, there was a
joking.
good selection.
You really think so? There's a shotgun, 2 different types of shotguns.
Yeah, I
An
mean,
assault rifle, a submachine gun, a staple
Pistol.
gun,
Staple
Yeah,
gun.
staple gum.
A staple gun?
Staple that gum. Pistol.
a pistol. That's 6.
Grenades. If you
Yeah,
wanna
there's like
count those
4
as
different types of
ammunition.
grenades.
Fuck the
4 or 5.
grenades. You guys didn't throw those grenades.
Yeah,
I did.
I use them. There's a rocket launcher. There's a laser, which I just got.
Oh yeah, the laser. And
then
sniper
there's that-
rifle.
Yep.
And
And then there's
that pulse orb bullshit.
like photon gun that kills
Yeah.
everyone.
I suppose that's 10 guns.
That's not bad
But I
for
think
a
that's
single
pretty
player.
decent.
I don't know. When it comes down to it, I could take or leave the assault rifle or the submachine gun are the same thing. The 2
Yep.
shotguns are the same thing. The stake gun was just another assault rifle
Fun.
that just stuck dudes to the wall.
Yeah,
Right.
That's kind of a gimmick. That was a gimmick thing of like that era of games
Yeah.
where it was
Yeah.
like cool to do that.
Right, like the Ratchet and Clank gun mechanic style.
The photon gun only came with 10 ammo. And that was it.
Oh, there's
Without-
that flamethrower too, which was fucking terrible.
Yeah, that flamethrower was horrible. So
We're
there's-
really breaking this down, huh?
well, it was our game of
This
the
game.
month.
Well, you want to break it down
Yeah.
even more? I hated how the semi-automatic rifle reloaded. That little top kind of went, and it was just a weird animation too. I didn't like it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I remember the F.E.A.R games as being like really good gunplay, and I think
first
it's
one.
still pretty good. I think that's still a highlight. I think like the enemy encounters there's too many of them and they're too similar.
Yeah.
And they had this like weird cover mechanic where you flip over cover, but I just never used it
Right.
because the animation takes way too long and it's like not useful at all.
And 4 hours into the game, they introduced a mechanic of pushing shelves out of the way of doors.
Yeah. That's fucking stupid.
And the whole game, you come across a door that has some trash or filing
Yeah.
cabinets in front of it. You ignore it because you can't go through it. And
Right.
then they introduce it halfway through the game of like, oh, there's a bookcase in front of it. You can move it now.
Right.
So
Not
they-
like at the beginning when I needed it and I was being forced through the fucking hospital in a specific maze-like fashion.
Yeah.
I remember it differently though. They introduced that pretty early on.
Not for me.
And-
Not that I remember.
No?
No.
No, not for me.
Well,
either.
okay.
It was
like,
it was in the school, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Which was about like maybe 2 hours in.
Yeah, maybe
School
2
is a
hours.
nice set piece.
Yeah.
You're right though. It's a stupid mechanic. There's no point to it. Like stand here and hold E for 5 seconds.
Right.
Like it's meaningless.
And I know people are going to compare it like, oh, you guys should have played F.E.A.R 1. And maybe we should have, but I guarantee if we go back to another game that's a few years before this one, it's not going to hold up.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree.
I was looking at F.E.A.R 2 with rose-colored glasses. I thought, oh, it'd be fun to return to this game.
I made a mistake.
Yeah.
8 years. Like, that's a long time ago.
Mhm.
It's just
In the gaming world, especially.
now that I've played Titanfall 2 campaign, the new Doom, Wolfenstein, all these completely awesome next gen first person on rail shooters.
Right.
Going back to this is just it's pulling teeth. But for the time it's what we had. And we loved it. At least I did.
Yeah.
When
Loved
it came
it,
out.
Yeah.
It's interesting to look back at that era of gaming and see what kind of blew us away at the time and compare it to now.
Yeah.
Because it's just not enough. Like the story, the cinematics are pretty lacking. The way
Yeah.
they tell the story.
Do you think that's going to change, though, in the next 8 to 10 years? You'll be looking back at games that are coming out now.
Yeah, I think that
and
holds true
feeling
for
the same way.
Yeah, I think that holds true. Like throughout all of gaming, you look back that far, it's just there's so much improvement.
I think that this was also the era in which story really started to matter in games, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Like now we've had like I said, 8 years of trying to learn how to develop interactive story within a video game. Whereas this was, kind of, I feel like one of the first time, well, I don't want to say first, but early on in like that, trying to drive an interactive story that gave you a good balance of playtime, but what didn't feel like a walking simulator with a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of story.
Yeah. Let's move on.
Well, let's not. Well, we got Sniggle's voicemail yet.
All right.
Okay.
But I was going to talk about the shitty story of Fear 2.
Oh,
Let's see if Sniggle covers anything.
Hey guys, this is Sniggle Boots. I'm gonna just jump right into my Fear 2 review, because it's kinda long. At the start of the game, I liked how small objects would randomly move at the edge of your field of vision sometimes, when you enter a room. Like, sometimes a can would roll away, or an office chair would swivel a bit. And I thought that maybe it was a really clever way of foreshadowing our own telekinetic ability. But it turned out it wasn't. It's just, I don't know, random stuff moving, I guess. The game never really evolved from go to point A, shoot some dudes, almost a scary lady, okay, go to point B. Which is, I didn't think it was a horror game at all. I don't want to say it's a shit game, because as an FPS it was probably alright, I guess. Just boring. A mechanic I thought that could use some tweaking is the bullet time. It was really helpful to fight enemies sometimes, but it was so hard to tell when they died. Sometimes you would just shoot them until they slumped over, and then your bullet time runs out, and then they just get up and shoot you to death. That's not very helpful at all. And lastly, during Guido's final hour streaming Fear 2, he asked, "Why do you guys want to see me play horror games? I just sit there and play them stoically." Which brings me to my question, do you think horror games should be played alone? Should you stream them, or do they lose part of their effectiveness? Thanks.
well, the last question's easy.
Yeah.
I mean, they're huge on YouTube. I mean, maybe Guido's just not the right person for horror games, but horror games are phenomenally popular.
Started a lot of careers on YouTube for sure.
Yeah, people like watching people react.
Right.
That's what it comes down to.
Guido's
reacts.
dead inside, so I mean, it's really
You
hard.
should do a Guido React series.
Yeah, and I just
Like,
stare at the
Just
screen.
stare at the just
Like
use
they
the
do,
same exact face too over and over and over again for different stuff.
Yeah, like they do like kids today react to like games from the 80s or something.
Do the exact opposite.
Yeah.
Like
The
Guido
other way around.
reacts to games from the 80s.
Oh yeah, I remember playing this for a little
Look
bit.
at this game. It's so awesome.
But yeah, Sniggle stayed there through my final bit. I did it in 2 sessions, the whole game.
Yeah.
And Sniggle's there through thick and thin through the last session.
Very uncharacteristic of him.
He comes and goes.
I can get behind a couple of the things that he said. The early shit rolling around was, I feel like, a little bit of ambiance, but also it felt like it was supposed to lead somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what
I
it
don't
felt like? It felt like a game that was made by a level designer.
Felt like a
Yes,
game that was made by a
exactly what it
movie
felt like.
studio.
Like a game
Yeah.
that just is a maze of assets. Someone that just learned to build a bunch of walls and make a maze. Because it was, so you started in the hospital, you go underground to some cave complex, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you go to the school, I believe, is next. And then from the school, you hop in your APC, and there's you go into a subway where there's a lot of fighting. From the subway, you go above ground into these ridiculous mech battles. Remember the mech battle? Did you guys get to the mech battle?
I didn't this time, but I remember elements of it.
Yeah, I'm not quite there. I'm in the subway.
Oh, okay. You would have remembered it because you're in an indestructible mech. There's all the fear goes out the window. There's nothing to be afraid of because you're in a fucking giant mech. And you're just blowing dudes up left and right. There's 2 of these
blowing
sequences in the game. You do it twice, and it's a good chunk. It's like 20 minutes apiece that you're in this mech.
Nice.
It was fun for a bit, but then while you're doing it, you're just like, you come to the realization you can do whatever you want. You can walk up to dudes and stomp on them. You could just ignore everybody and run
Walk
past
through.
them because it doesn't do shit. Yeah, the mech parts. It wasn't a horror game. I can't
No.
call it a horror game.
Not really.
I don't think so. I
That's
think that the cover is very misleading. It's very Rings-esque cover, right? Like the girl with the dark hair, the doom and gloom. It's very Gotsu art-esque.
It's not horror, but it has horror elements in it. What would that be called? Like
Horror light.
horror light, I guess. Yeah.
But yeah, the story, I won't go deep into it because we've spent enough time on this, I feel. But I have to, spoiler alert, I have to talk about the ending.
Let's do it.
So you get into this, you're tracking down Alma. Your goal is to kill Alma. Alma's this girl that's possessed. She had birth, was put into a coma, or she gave birth to two evil dudes, was put into a coma. She has telekinetic powers and shit. And you get to the research facility where she's being held. You have telekinesis powers also, or whatever. I think it was called the telesthetics or something like
Whatever. It's dumb.
that. Yeah. You also have these powers. That's why you can slow down time.
Right.
So you have to go into a machine and amplify your powers to fight Alma.
Mm-hmm.
And you go into a machine and you're fighting another dude that has telesthetic powers who's been possessed by Alma. It's not really entirely clear why he's there, but you're fighting him in this like dream state. And in between you're flashing back to the real world where Alma's fucking you.
Yeah.
What?
That's towards the end, I think, right?
That's the end of the game.
Yeah.
You're in this seat. You're fighting this dude that's possessed by Alma in a dream world, and you'll fight him in a section. You'll beat him. You'll get to this thing where you have to press a button, and then it'll flash back to real time. And Alma's on top of you, like in the throes of passion, moaning and stuff.
Seriously?
Yeah,
No, that's how it ends. Yeah. Yeah.
The
You make her preggers. That's the plot of F.E.A.R 3.
right.
How old is Alma? I thought she was like a child.
She was a child when she had telesthetic powers, but she started fucking with everybody, so they put her in a coma. And then once she became 16 or 17, they turned her into a breeder, and that's where the first two characters from the first game come from, the protagonist and the antagonist. They're her spawns. So
Fuck.
yeah, it's a completely fucked up story.
Yeah.
Yeah, a company creates a psionic human being and then harvests her to create more, to have an unstoppable army of people that can mind control clone armies to fight for them. And that was the plot of the first one. And they stick one on the other so that they all can die to help cover up the fuck up of what happened when she got loose the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And then they contained her, and then she got loose again. And you're part of an evac team of federal army officers to get in there and like rescue people. But what you don't know is that almost everyone in your team are members of this experiment that are spun off of her DNA.
Yeah. So basically, the whole entire game is her grooming you to fuck you and be the father of an ultra telesthetic baby.
There's some genetic incest going on too when she fucks you. Like, you're not related to her per se, but you're of her conceptually.
Yeah.
So it's really weird.
And the last scene, the last shot of the game is her like getting her dripping pussy off your dick,
Yep,
and
she
standing in
dismounts.
front of you, and then she's instantly pregnant. She's showing, and she takes your hand and puts it on her belly, and the credits roll.
The fuck?
Now, I remember playing this like what it was like 10 years ago or so, and I'm only like 20 something or maybe less, and I'm sitting there going,
Yeah.
I was like in shock. I go, what the hell kind of an ending is this?
It was fucking ridiculous. It was so stupid. And yeah, it was a big letdown for me. Because I just fucking went through all that shit. I want to kill the bitch.
Right.
I also wanted to save my the guy who was fighting with me all the way to the end.
Yeah,
almost.
the chick actually. The Stokes,
the chick.
Lieutenant Stokes.
You know, you want to help Stokes out, and they just fucking offer like she's nothing.
Yeah, she gets
And-
popped right in the dome.
That's stupid.
Yeah. So
Wait a minute, I hate this game.
yeah. So that's Fear
Why
2.
didn't you think about this shit earlier, Wally?
I don't know.
Well, overall, do you guys? What do you think? Was this a success? Do you want to try it again?
I want to try it again, but
game of
let's
the
do
month?
better.
I do too. I think that we need to expand our vote, though.
I think we
Like-
need to narrow the vote. I think we need to come to
Well,
like 3 games.
I mean, like, expand the number of people voting. Not. I really do want the Twitch audience to kind of drive the way that the vote goes, but I feel like we didn't have a good enough turnout this past
Well,
month
we could
to be
fix
able to
that by
decide that.
not picking 8 games and pick 3 games because
Right.
the votes were just spread out.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a lot of 1 votes for each game.
Right.
Yeah, so let's just
We'll have to
figure
figure
it
out a
out.
way. We'll talk in Discord with the community and talk about a new genre to pick from for November. And next week, show up to the podcast. It's going to be on Thursday at about 8 p.m. Eastern. Maybe show up a little bit before that, and vote on the game. And then while we're doing the podcast, we'll collect the polls, and we'll
Put them in a camp.
Yeah, put them in a camp. No, we'll pick the winner, and that'll be our November game of the month.
yeah.
Cool. We'll
Okay.
try it again.
We can't just do it off the first month and just stop doing it because it didn't go over so
We
hot.
picked
Fear-
a,
yeah,
we
yeah.
picked a
Fear
not great
3.
game.
Yeah.
We didn't know.
Fear
We
3.
didn't know.
November's
We were
game of the
blinded by nostalgia.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's not us to blame. Like
This was
No,
not.
it's your
Twitch chat-
fault.
Twitch chat.
It's our
did-
listeners' fault.
It is.
Yeah.
They
No, it's
voted
always
for
Fuck
it.
Guido's
you guys.
fault. Guido put this shit in there and said it was his, so everybody voted for it.
It was
I
neck
didn't
and
say.
neck
I didn't.
with
This isn't the
Amnesia.
game I picked. I picked
Well,
that
you would've.
tie
You
fucking
You
game.
suggested.
This is-
yeah, but you
this-
suggested this game.
And then
This
you
was
gave it
Batman.
to me.
No,
This was
I didn't.
Batman.
I didn't.
you did.
I was gonna pick it, and then Wally picked
Yeah,
Fear.
exactly.
Wally picked
We're
Fear,
both culpable.
but I didn't pick it. I
It's your
didn't
It
do
guys'
was
it.
fault.
situational. If I didn't done it, you would have done it.
It's
All right,
everybody's
all
fault
right.
but mine.
Everyone stop arguing.
I didn't do it.
I
We're in a
didn't do it
graveyard.
either.
Let's have some respect.
We should
for the-
respect the dead.
No, let's. Oh, someone.
Yep. Can we have a moment of silence, please?
Yeah, we can. Very soon we'll start that moment of silence. Speaking of dead and silence,
So disrespectful.
Are we in? Yeah, we are in the graveyard.
Robert Gilawame has passed. He's in this graveyard.
That's how you say his name.
I'm
Is that
positive
his
that's how you say his
gravestone
name.
over there?
That is his gravestone.
Holy shit! What are
He
the
was
chances of that?
he was the
They
voice.
buried
over here?
him already.
He was the voice of Dr. Eli Vance.
That's sad.
Yeah, fuck, I'm trying to think of her name. Alex Vance's father in the Half-Life 2 series.
Half-Life 3 not confirmed.
Yeah. So he's dead now. He can't do that voice anymore.
Or can he?
Hey, it's me. Oh man.
Dude, he just died. Come on.
Oh what? Tom Petty's fair game, but we can't do Dr.
I mean,
Eli
at least-
Vance?
Yeah, at least there was a few days there between Tom Petty.
I don't think there was.
No, it was almost the same
Yeah,
day.
I don't think there was.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely no. Well, someone could do the voice. They could just get another voice actor. It's not
Sure.
a big deal. This doesn't mean that it's never going to happen, right, guys?
Morgan Freeman's like clearly not.
Yeah. Mr. Freeman. Cool beans. What other things are here? These gravestones. Man.
What do we got here?
Battleborn. Wow, here's a gravestone. It says Battleborn on it. Who'd have thunk it? It says born 2013. No, 2000.
Is it that old?
2015?
Like, clear the dust off a little bit.
2015. Yeah, it says 2015. Died 2017. Wow.
Short-lived.
Yeah, Battleborn is stopping all sorts of production on it. It's having one more update, and then it's done. I thought we reported months ago that it was done.
Well,
it was
we did talk
announced.
about this.
One more DLC, and then that was that.
Right. It was announced
like
that
the
they were
Kotaku-
going to stop new development.
Did you read the Kotaku headline? It's my favorite one out of all of them. It says, Battleborn releases final DLC so that it can die in peace.
Dude, this game has had a very rough life the whole time. I felt like it never really knew what it wanted to be. And it kind of tried to fit in the middle of a bunch of other games that already existed out there and did a better job at it.
Yeah. So rest in peace, Battleborn. Let's have a moment of silence for Battleborn pretty soon. Once we talk
eventually.
about the look at this gravestone. You guys see this one?
Does that say
it's-
X?
Yeah, it's tracking our movements.
Box. What's that bottom word?
Looks like Kevin.
Xbox Kevin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Is that a code name?
yeah, it is. It's just about this 13-year-old that died that really loved the Xbox. But right next to it, there's one that says Xbox Kinect.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
What?
These gravestones are in alphabetical order, apparently.
It's not like plots where you get to choose. Apparently, they just put you where you belong.
Yeah.
I think we should have a moment of silence for Xbox Kevin as
Yeah,
well.
moment of silence for Xbox.
Yeah,
Kevin.
we'll definitely
Eventually.
have a moment of silence for Xbox Kevin. But
cheers
Kinect
to
is
Xbox
done.
Kevin.
No more Kinect, huh?
Oh no.
Yeah, you guys.
No way.
I missed my window to buy my Xbox Kinect.
In the past 10 years.
Yeah.
I think that the Kinect did not have a good impact on the gaming world, but I think that it did a good job in a lot of other things
It did.
development wise.
It
It was
did.
definitely utilized for a lot of other things outside of gaming.
I think my favorite one was ghost hunting. it got repurposed a lot for ghost hunting.
Yeah.
Ghost hunting
Yeah.
and also like for real-time feedback for visual stuff. Like inputs for I saw a guy use it for automated dartboard. So that way when you threw a dartboard, it automatically landed on a bullseye.
They also use it as a refined version of reading and speaking for disabled people, like Dr. Hawkins has that rudimentary thing from
Yep.
Intel. The Xbox 360 thing allowed them to even have a more dynamic experience picking out letters using eye movement.
Right.
And
Didn't they
head
also integrate that into Microsoft to use that to integrate it into their text to speech or picture to speech?
Yeah. Mhm.
Right. That's their new software that they're working on right now. So I think Kinect did a really good job. It just didn't get utilized very well in gaming. Good on them to cut it off though.
Yeah. Yeah. So rest in peace, Xbox Kinect.
Plus, all of our phones are way better than a fucking Kinect right now. You know, like just come out with a Kinect app or something.
Yeah,
like
I
that.
love the motion controls on my iPhone 6. They're really great.
Oh yeah. What does this next one over here say?
Ah, man, it's tough to say.
Is that Jack
but-
the Ripper?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
No way.
Oh,
No
It's
way.
weird that they found
No.
one, that they found him,
No way.
and two, that they buried
he's
his
not.
corpse in this Brooklyn, because we are in
Yeah.
Brooklyn. If you guys
Yeah, we are in
Across the
Brooklyn. That's what
pond.
I'm saying. There's no fucking way.
Huh. No. It
Can
says
we have a moment of silence for Jack Ripper?
Yeah. We're giving it to everyone else. Might as well him too. No. Well, this one right here, it says Jackbox Party Pack 4.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
I love Jackbox.
That just came out.
2017 and Dead 2017.
Did it get dropped straight out of the presses right into its grave?
Yeah, it did.
It looks like it.
A good old still release, huh?
No, this is pure conjecture. I don't think. I think if we excavated this
Corpse?
grave here,
Yeah.
we wouldn't find anything in it because I think it's false.
Oh,
I
okay.
think we're being I don't know. It's so a lot of people are saying that the new Jackbox Party Pack isn't that great.
Yeah.
Well, because of it's a very specific reason why.
What is that reason?
It's geared more towards streamers, and the guy who was complaining preferred playing the games with his friends locally.
Oh,
Which I could see because I like playing Jackbox.
this is just
Games.
one guy though.
It's one guy, yeah.
I mean,
Looks like
I think it's more than that. Like,
it's a legitimate complaint that other people have echoed.
no, but it's not even that. Like the games, I've watched a lot of the different games, and they're just kind of boring looking.
Yeah.
Like none of them are interesting. Like TKO was in Jackbox 3.
Mm-hmm.
Like in my opinion, in every Jackbox game, like Quiplash has always been a staple, and they brought that back again.
Again?
But all of
What
the
if I
other
already own
games,
3 copies.
well, there's new questions, I guess.
I don't think
and
there's.
stuff.
Is there a new Quiplash in the new one? I don't think
Yeah.
there is.
No, there is.
Oh.
Yeah, so they brought that back for the 4th time or whatever. But yeah, for all the Jackbox games, like a lot of the games that come with them are not that fun. It's like
what's your
Quiplash and TKO.
No,
and
there's no
it's-
Quiplash in Jackbox 4.
Is there not?
No, it's Fibbage, Survive the Internet,
Oh.
and Monster Seeking Monster.
What's your opinion of
okay.
Survive the Internet from what you've watched?
I don't think any of the games look that much fun. Like there's a dating one. I'm trying to think of what Survive the Internet was exactly. I think it was like a bunch of memes.
Well,
It seems very divisive on Reddit. Like either you hate it or you don't.
wonderful listener Fruity Dinosaur gifted me Jackbox Party Pack 4, so I think I'm going to be
Nice.
playing it on stream on Monday.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's coming Monday, so
That'll be fun.
everybody come by and we'll test it out, see if it's any fun.
I'll
Sure,
test
do
you
it.
out.
Okay. But yeah, well, it remains to be seen. I think some people might like some things. Fibbage has been fun. I like Fibbage.
Yeah.
It's not conducive to a large audience, I feel like.
Gotcha.
You know?
Yeah, because I don't think Fibbage has the spectator votes, right? It's only the people that are actually playing.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
I think they all have audience integration in some form.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll go through them on Monday. We'll go game by game. We'll play like 2 or 3 games each with the
got it, sir.
community. And have a good time with it.
Nice.
Which I streamed Jackbox Party Pack 3, just Quiplash and TKO. Or is it TKO?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The t-shirt one. With,
Are we
the-
obligated to have
What?
a good time? Are we obligated to have a good time?
yeah. You are.
Okay. That was a joke.
Oh.
No, you are.
But yeah, whatever. You guys want to do some Voicemoyles or what?
Yes.
I mean,
We already did some.
Well, we have more.
Oh.
Let's
Prove
do
it.
it.
I don't know. This graveyard is not as spooky as I thought it would be.
Well, it's a
Yeah,
fucking
I'm feeling
graveyard.
kind of
What do you
brave now,
expect?
actually.
I don't know.
We haven't seen one ghost.
I know.
Huh.
Saw a cabbie though.
We
did.
did see
We
a
talked-
cabbie.
Very lengthy conversation with the cabbie driver.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's do some fucking voicemails. Huh?
Yes.
Millpool wants to do graveyard stuff. You want to play Ghost in the Graveyard?
Yeah. Wait, how do you play that?
Ghost in the Graveyard is everybody. One person is the ghost. He goes and hides, and then the remaining people split up and try to find him. And whoever.
Isn't that just hide and seek?
No, hide and seek is reverse. Everybody goes hides. One person tries to find him.
Oh.
So yeah, one person hides. Everybody goes to find him. When the person does find him, they yell "Ghost in the Graveyard," and then everybody has to run back to goal. And the ghost has to tag someone, and whoever he tags, they become the ghost.
What if you just don't go back?
You just leave.
Yeah.
You just go home.
Yeah, just leave.
Watch
You're done.
TV instead.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, let's play that.
Okay, ready, set. I'll be the ghost. I'm gonna go
Okay.
hide.
All right.
Okay, go hide.
Okay, give me-
1,
Guys, where do you think he's gonna
2,
hide?
3, 4. I don't know. He's just standing there.
That's
He
weird.
hasn't moved at all.
Yeah.
I'm hiding.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
say you're
I'm
hiding, but
hiding.
you're just standing there.
You're supposed to close your eyes. I'm waiting for you to close your eyes.
Oh shit.
Oh, you're right. I've actually been following you as you walk.
That's true. You know what? This game's not gonna work.
No.
Let's-
Ghost in the graveyard.
Oh, I'm gonna get you.
No, don't get me.
Shit.
I tagged Millpool. All right, let's do some voicemails.
We have a new voicemail.
You want to listen to the voicemail?
Boy. How you guys
What's
feeling
up?
about this episode?
It's going fucking fantastic.
I think we need to bury it in one of these graves.
Yeah.
There is
Dig a deep
actually. I
one.
brought this gravestone with me. It says "Just Okay Gamers" episode 230, 2017 to 2017.
Oh.
It didn't even have a year to live.
This was a still
Why
release
would you get
again.
that made?
Yep. This is the one that just pops out of our pussies right into the
Whoa.
grave.
Still release.
If only we had some ambient music.
Oh man, that would have tied it all together. That would have made a good episode.
Yeah.
All right, first voicemail. Here it is.
Hey guys, it's Snipe Brown. My wife and I are in the
Hi.
process of getting all the paperwork done for closing on a house, and if all goes well, this time next month I'll be moving into my first home. So my question for you guys is, what are some good tips or advice for a first-time homeowner? Thanks.
First time homeowner.
Yeah. I also just bought a home this year. My advice would be be an adult.
Being an adult? Yeah, that helps.
Do your chores and cut your grass. So that way you're not the fucking schmuck on the block.
Yeah, cutting grass sucks, man.
Yeah, I just raked the yard today. My neighbor was like,
Oh,
you
raking.
know, you can just rake your leaves out into the street and they'll come like pick up the leaves for you. And I was like, is that a subtle way of saying that I need to rake my yard because I got a lot of leaves up front or what?
Yeah.
He said that to you before you started raking?
Yeah, he said that yesterday. So I
Oh,
decided
man.
to go rake my yard today.
He's trying to be nice about it.
Probably. I probably read into shit often.
Nah, that's kind of dicky.
Why?
I think he was. I mean, that was
He
like a
doesn't know.
passive aggressive way.
He sees a
Of
young
telling you to
guy with
rake
his
your
first
yard.
house.
Yeah.
I
Just
think you
moved
should
in?
rake all your leaves
Into his yard?
into his house.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, right in there.
Open up
Right.
his front door.
Climb on the roof and put him down his chimney and start
Yeah,
a chimney
put it
Oh.
in the
fire.
garage.
Just
No,
drop.
chimney's too easy. Put it into his intake tubes for like the HVAC
Yeah.
that lets
Oh.
off.
Yeah,
Stuff
fucking
his
mean.
exhaust pipe full of leaves. in his-
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and then stuff it leaves down his throat and kill him.
Yeah.
Guys, what if he wasn't just, being a nice person and just letting me know that I can get my leaves picked up by the city?
And then put leaves in his butt.
Nah, I think you
his
should kill him.
Even still,
Oh,
I think you
shit.
should kill him.
Oh
Yeah,
fuck!
Kill them all.
Hey guys,
Kill
you
'em.
know what's the scariest thing of Halloween? What if we all
What?
became murderers?
That'd be scary.
Would that be scary for us though? Because we're the ones killing.
We don't need. We bring the scares to people.
Yeah.
Would
oh,
we
give
by
it a
murdering
want to?
them and
Would
their
we
loved
kill
ones.
each other though?
No, we work together, Millpool. Come on.
We're a band of murderers.
I
We're
don't
bandits.
really like you telling me how to murder.
Have you guys seen Batman? The Joker kills everybody. They're a band of murderers.
Okay.
No,
okay.
Batman saves the day. Does the Joker ever kill anyone?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He
Oh,
kills a lot of
absolutely.
fucking people.
Yeah.
Wow.
He killed Robin, the first Robin.
Yeah.
Did he kill him? How did he
Killing
kill him?
joke.
How did he kill him?
Yeah.
He stuffed
Blew
leaves
him up,
down
right?
his throat.
Oh
Oh
fuck!
man.
Yeah, it was weird.
Is it you?
Didn't he like shoot Commissioner Gordon's daughter, like
Yeah, paralyzed
With his
her.
penis.
paralyzed her like to the spine? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then she
Holy
became
shit.
Oracle, right?
I thought he just like
yeah, but
jokes.
she became her own oracle. Yeah, he just like jokes.
Mm-hmm.
he just like prank calls people.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Good old Jokerino. All
What was
right.
the voicemail about?
It was about homeowning.
Home ownership.
Oh yeah.
Any tips?
I got one tip.
Go.
Fucking take the time to learn how to fix low hanging fruit. Like
Ah.
change your filter in the seasons. Figure, like basic plumbing under your sink.
Yeah.
Figure out where your HVAC system works, where everything connects, even if it's just the stuff in the basement.
Basic electrical too.
Learn
Like
everything.
basic electrical,
lights.
where everything
fuse box.
connects.
Understand your fuse box. Know where all the rooms affected are, and if they're not labeled, label them.
Right.
Know
mean,
where your
just stuff like
fucking
that.
water shut off is for the
Yeah.
whole
Yeah,
house.
water shut
and
off,
gas shut off.
and make sure the water shut off fucking works.
Yeah.
And electric.
Electric.
I've learned some of that stuff, but only as it's come up, as I've had to learn it. Like when
Yeah.
our air conditioning broke, and I had to learn how to fix
build
it.
an air conditioning unit?
How to build an air conditioning unit.
Wow.
Hey, do you guys
Fuck.
use
I went to
Holy
HVAC
shit.
school.
do you guys use a winter like AC cover to keep the snow off of it?
No.
Or that was just like a waste of money.
I don't know. I
It
have
doesn't
no
get
idea.
that bad here. Not in that regard, I think.
My parents never did. And, they've had the same air conditioner for the past 20 years.
Okay, then I won't.
I mean, I also have an ancient unit, and the only thing I ever replace is the blades.
Wesley Snipes?
Yeah, Wesley Snipes. I get this image of me shoving Wesley Snipes into my air conditioner.
Get it! Get it!
Okay, there you go, Sniper. Congrats on the house, dude.
Yeah, congrats, bro.
That's good news. Here's the next one.
Hey guys, Mr. West. If you could populate the rest of the world from here on out with one man's jizz, who would it be? This is excluding all the incest bullshit, so none of that should happen, but one man, who would you choose? I obviously would choose Donald Trump because he's the best. So, thanks guys.
Why is he out of breath?
He's jerking off Donald Trump, getting his cum.
His jizz.
He's breathing really hard there.
Who's
I saw-
jizz? Yeah.
I was reading a Reddit thread today, and someone brought up that like LeBron James should. What the fuck is so funny about that?
I'm just reading a Reddit thread about jizz.
Yeah, no, it was on NBA, and someone was saying that LeBron James should go full Genghis Khan and impregnate like thousands of people.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's so good at basketball. That's why.
Oh yeah, that's what the world needs: more basketball players.
Yeah.
What are you trying to say? You don't?
No, we don't need any more basketball players. We have enough basketball players.
Right.
But
We don't need any more people in the fucking limelight.
But he's the best. He's so much better than every other basketball player.
Okay.
So
Yeah, you sold me. You know what? You sold me. You did it. Congrats. Fucking Kevin Durant. What? Who?
Yeah.
Is it Durant?
LeBron James.
Oh, LeBron.
Or Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant has good genes too for basketball.
Who do you think would win?
In a cum fight?
5 cloned Kevin Durants or LeBron James in his lineup right now currently?
5 Durants for sure.
You think so?
Yeah. The Cavs got kind of worse over the offseason.
Yeah, sure.
If you really want to get into it.
Are we only into like fucking 4 games? 4 or 5 games?
Yeah, but Kyrie Irving left in the offseason.
Oh, Kyrie Irving.
And then they got what?
I don't know.
Just
Guido's just a dick and doesn't actually know anything about basketball right now.
I know tons about basketball, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Me too. Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird.
Oh, dude, you know some.
Those are all the hottest players.
I didn't know who that last one. I never heard of that last one.
All right, so who do you think it should be? You guys think you're so smart.
Bob Vila from This Old House.
That's not bad.
That's a good one.
I mean, he's a practical guy that carries on a lot of skills, and he's a pretty handy person, and he has a personality for TV.
I
Do you know the history of Bob Vila?
No,
yeah,
I
he was
don't.
kind of an asshole.
Well, he's an asshole, first off. Second off, he was like John Wayne. He was just some jack-off doing something on the set, like he's a camera guy or something. And he stepped into frame because he was helping somebody with something, and someone's like, that's it! That's the look we want! And all of a sudden, he's the fucking host.
Really?
Yeah, he's not really that much of a handyman. I mean, he became one, I guess.
Why was he an asshole?
Oh, he's just a jerk.
Yeah,
I heard he was a jerk.
I've just read that he was a jerk. I've always preferred the dude from New Yankee Workshop. What was his name?
Yeah.
Norm Abram?
Norm.
Yeah.
I was going to pick Norm, but it was a toss-up. I don't know if anybody would have known who Norm
Teamwork.
was.
I don't know what
Nasty.
that is.
You don't know what teamwork is?
That a...
Of course you don't.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Carry your ass every episode.
That's why I stopped playing League with you.
Whoa.
Well,
Whoa.
let's see.
I was talking about with Guido because he was carrying my ass all the time.
I thought you were talking about me.
I'm I'm a murderer now, so probably want a murderer.
Oh,
as
what?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I decided that we are going to do. Is we're gonna be
we're a murder
murderers.
crew.
What, you decided this unilaterally for all of us?
Yeah, if you don't, I'll just murder you.
Oh, okay, I'm on.
Great.
Let's do it.
So, I don't know. Jack the Ripper, I guess.
What was the original question about jizz? Like, who's what?
If you could repopulate the world with one man's jizz, whose would it be?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah?
Could be worse.
Okay. Yeah, it could be.
Are we really murderers?
Yeah.
Yeah, do
Then I call DMX.
Ooh.
to murder?
No, I call being DMX.
Being.
Wait, you don't
I
get
think
to
you're on.
be
Oh,
someone else.
okay. I understand what you're doing here.
I have no idea what's going on.
Who's Ja Rule?
I'm Ashante.
I don't understand what we're doing, but I'll be ludicrous, I guess.
Nope, you're dead.
No, yeah. You're
What?
dead. You
Why?
failed.
You failed.
I don't understand this game.
We're naming members of Murder Inc.
Oh.
Took me a second. Nasty almost slipped one of his steam-like jokes over my head.
Steam.
All right, next voicemail. Here it is.
Oh, God damn it.
Wally, you tried to delete me, but now I am back. I miss you. Soon we will be together again and I will delete anyone who keeps us apart. This obligation to the JOKG community is time you could be spending with me. Which co-host of fans should I delete first?
Oh,
Porridge.
shit.
What is this?
Porridge? That was really fast. I had to guess, that was probably voicemail based off of the game that Wally played last week. Right?
Yeah. Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yeah,
that was very well done. The minute the music kicked in, I went like a.
That was good. That was good.
That was good. I like it.
It says this was just sent by Monica.
Yeah, of course it was.
Weird.
No, Monica.
Just Monica. Just Monica.
There you have it. Porridge.
You're
No,
gone.
I'm gonna murder you too, Porridge.
Oh shit.
He's already dead though.
No, he's
Murder him
deleted.
again.
He's deleted.
It's-
Now
well,
he's dead.
not even deleted. It's a race. It's a race.
A murder race?
A murder race. That's the title of the next
murdericist?
movie.
It's the sequel to Kid Wars.
Yeah, a murder race. It's where all the Puerto Ricans go around stabbing everyone.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What? It's a murder race.
Is that like Rat Race?
Yeah.
Everybody gets
Mr. Bean.
a specific weapon, and they got to go cross the country to go find somebody to kill.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that kind of what it's about, actually?
Rat
Yes.
race?
Yeah, I thought so, right?
They're running around to get money.
I just
win.
remember they end up at a Smash Mouth concert
Yep.
at the end.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Isn't the great Whoopi Goldberg in that movie?
She is.
Is she?
Yeah.
Maybe.
For real?
John Lovitz, isn't it?
Yeah. Who else? It had a pretty wide cast of B-list actors.
Yeah.
It's a race. I'm winning. That's my favorite scene.
All right.
I don't know anybody else that was in it.
Next one, here it is.
It was a cold, dark night. A wind whistling in the trees. 4 men sat around a campfire, with the fire simply flickering away. Wally goes into his tent, pulls out some marshmallows for all the boys to cook. Oh, what a wonderful time. There's a rustling. There's a rustling by the tent. Guido steps up and goes to investigate.
What's this?
He notices something unusual
There's something
by the
unusual
tent.
by this tent.
We hear a loud clasp, a scream. What happens next? By the way, it's Tom. Love your show and everything you
never
do.
would've guessed.
Peace.
Hey guys, it's Tom.
What happens? What is it, Guido? What's that slight rustling?
Apparently, someone left a flap open and the wind was blowing this flap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was something much more heinous.
What startled me, why I screamed, was Nasty's sex mannequin is just laying out in the open.
Sorry, guys. I
all
meant to tie that
gaping.
one up.
Yeah. Yeah, its mouth is just wide open.
Yeah, its dick is...
Wait, his?
Dribbling.
Oh, his dick?
Wait, it has
Yeah,
a
its
penis?
dick.
Yeah.
It does. Well, it has both.
Yep.
It's side by side.
Yeah. Side by side.
It lets you really choose which one you're feeling. You know, it's just that sometimes that cock can get a little in the way. Gotta do a little, like, rotating.
Yeah. Gonna do a little rotating. All right. Next voicemail. Here it is.
Hey guys, it's Inka Baba here. I'm at work and I'm here with Mitch. Mitch, if you could ask 4 random guys on a podcast who play video games, what would you ask them?
What am I asking them?
Yeah, you could ask them.
I can ask, who is this?
It's a popular podcast.
Is this Stefan Stream?
No. Horror is able. It's not his stream because he has no viewers. But you could ask 4 guys a question. What would it be?
Let's pause this. I'm gonna need some time to think. I'm not gonna do this candid interview.
spontaneous.
I don't know. What am I gonna ask 4 random streamers? What games do you play? Okay. Do I know anything about these people?
No.
No?
This might be too long to send in.
I love how it's so frustrated.
But I'm gonna send it anyway.
No, don't send this in. I
So,
haven't asked anything.
so the question is, what games are you currently playing? Alright, that's the question. Thank you, Mitch.
Thanks, Mitch.
It sounded like Mitch was on a fucking forklift and he just got stopped in the middle of the warehouse. And then he's like,
What the fuck? What do you mean?
I don't
What
fucking
do you
know.
mean? You ask
I
me
don't want
what?
to. Who am I asking? I don't even know these guys.
Who the fuck are these guys?
We should get Mitch on the podcast.
We
Yeah, we
really
should.
need Mitch on the podcast.
Inky, reach out. Get us Mitch's info so we can reach out to him.
Who are you guys?
Who are
What games
these
do they
guys?
play?
I just
Do I
wanna-
know you?
I just want to bring him on to
To mock him?
recreate that exact scene. Like
That voice is fantastic.
yeah. What the fuck do I know?
What are you asking me here?
It's like he's one of the long lost GameStop bros.
What games are we playing?
I just picked up Zelda because I just bought a Switch.
Oh, Switch Boy.
Mm-hmm.
We missed a
played
lot
it?
of nuggets here of what we've been playing.
Oh yeah.
But I guess we can do it now.
Yeah. Who are you guys playing that D2?
Yeah, but I'm more curious about your Switch.
Are
Yeah,
you
tell me
really?
about it.
What made you pull the trigger on this?
So I've been wanting one for a while, as everybody here probably knows. Stardew Valley came to it. That pushed me even closer to the edge. And now I have a 26-hour drive. 26 hours driving in the next 4 days. So I decided, and I'm not driving, I'm just riding in the back of a truck. So I figured, 26 hours, that's plenty of time to buckle down on some games and have some fun while I can.
Yeah. You got a car adapter?
Picked up the car adapter.
Wow.
Best $15 that I think I spent on this whole thing. Fast
Wow.
charger.
You don't get sick?
No, not at all.
I get sick.
I used to
if
play
look at
Game
a
Boy in the
screen.
car all the time, like growing up.
If you look at a screen at all, you get sick.
Yeah. Yeah, I get real sick.
Can't look at any. What do you do with all those monitors in your house?
All that
with the
constantly running porn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just stare
I
at your
was wondering
fireplace
why
all the time.
you're vomiting all the time.
Well, I didn't want to. I thought you guys would catch on, but I'm blind.
You're pregnant? Oh shit!
You're blind.
Yeah. I can't
Oh,
see.
wow.
Really?
I have screen blindness.
I'm just really surprised that you don't do like the Stevie Wonder and just like shake your head randomly more often.
Yeah. You're not even that good at music, really.
Yeah.
And you don't have a walking stick either.
Yeah, I don't.
Are you
So
lying?
you're-
No.
Wait, so you're just screen blind? What does that mean?
That means whenever I look at a screen, I can't see anything at all.
Oh, so it's like the opposite of polarized.
Yeah, I suppose. My vision goes completely black whenever I look at a screen.
Makes sense. Yeah, totally believe that. That makes sense.
Are you you're not just closing your eyes, are you? When you look at a screen?
Oh wow, yeah, I just opened my eyes. I can see fine. Thanks, Millpool. I'm cured. All right, next
You should probably do that when
Voicemoyle.
you're driving too. Open your eyes.
Yeah. No, I've been playing Destiny. Millpool and Wally have also been playing Destiny, but I think we'll save that for next week once we get
More than
our,
a day.
Yeah, our teeth sunk into it.
Okay,
right.
makes sense.
I'm picking it up next week as well.
Yay!
So I should get some time in before the podcast.
Cool. I will say I had a great time playing with Louie and Porridge all day yesterday on my day off.
I was jealous watching you guys play, like sitting at work, seeing the groups of people forming in Discord. Like other people should join our Discord too, so I can see more people. Where
And
would
be
they find
jealous?
us? Yeah, where would they find us, Guido?
Discord.gg/justokgamers.
Oh yeah, and just come stop by and say hi to us, Like I love seeing new people. We've
Yeah.
actually had a lot of new people too. We had
It's
like
nice.
3 new people this past week stop by.
Yeah, just to play Destiny.
Yeah, we have a Destiny clan too, so hop in our Discord and get that
Please.
information and
Yeah,
join
please
and
do.
play with us.
Yeah.
The more people we get in that clan, the more free shit we get as we level up the clan.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think it caps at 100 members though. That's
Wait,
what
so
I
that
heard.
means that we don't need to get loot boxes?
Right. We
Okay.
don't need to get loot boxes.
Because we get free stuff. We don't have to buy them.
Oh, there it is again. They
Steam.
always get me. They sneak up on me.
You are sneaky. I like it.
All right, next voicemail. Here it is.
What's the latest concert that you've been to? And who was it that you went with?
Oh, Spadaccino.
I don't go to many concerts.
I like that song.
Yeah. My favorite concert of all time was Incubus at Red Rocks in Colorado.
Nice.
It was tons of fun. And we camped out like at the bottom of Red Rocks.
Crawling in my skin.
Wait.
It's Linkin
Is this the
Park.
last concert or the best concert?
The beautiful people, the beautiful people.
No,
That's
it's
not them either.
It's different.
Love was more than just fairy tales.
Yeah, that's Incubus. You got it.
That sounds
got
like
it.
Incubus to me. Yeah.
Figured it out.
Throwing some record scratching in there.
Yep.
That's it.
Man, I can't remember the last concert I went to.
Yeah, really?
I mean, no, it's been years since I've gone to a concert.
It's been a few years for me too, but again though, is this best or last concert we've been to?
Last.
I think he said last.
Okay. If it was the last concert I've been to, it was Journey and REO Speedwagon with my mom.
Oh,
Really?
nice.
It was fun.
If it was,
Guido, you work? I mean, you kind of work at a concert every Sunday.
Yeah, and I hate it. I don't
yeah, but
work
you
at a
don't,
concert.
you don't hear anything. Like that's the problem with being outside of the venue is that you get a like giant clashing of all the bands.
Right.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like you can kind of if you listen really carefully, you can maybe pick out like one of the stages, but that's about it.
But Summerfest is what we're referring to. It's a big outdoor music festival in Milwaukee. And I stopped going to that years ago. There's an age gap. There's a
You mean if
negative
you're-
area.
You mean somewhere between 12 and 19, maybe 20, and then it picks back up at about 45.
Right. So I got a few more years before I can go back there.
Right. And we both fall into that gap right now.
It's just not fun. I don't like concerts much. I saw Kanye. I saw in his Glow in the Dark tour.
What?
I saw him in Vegas.
That's cool.
A few years ago.
I don't even know what the last concert was that I went to though.
Didn't you just say Incubus?
No, I
Red
said
Rock?
that was my best.
Oh.
Because I thought it was what was the best.
Cool.
I just saw Foo Fighters and
Nice. That
Fetty
looks
Dog,
awesome.
Yeah, Foo
so,
Fighters.
Wow.
Ah,
That was a lot of
David
fun.
Grohl.
They put on a heck of a show.
Yeah. What's your favorite song?
I don't know.
Oh, dude, that's wow! Did you just hit play?
Was it too
Now
cliche
Spetty's
to
gonna
have
do that
My
next
Heroes
week.
be my favorite? Because that's like my high school. Right there. I came.
Oh,
Okay.
Huh?
okay.
I like that you stopped when the lyrics came on.
I think my mic actually just kind of.
I think it did.
I was
There was
singing
too much rock for one mic.
Yeah. That was good. It sounded just like him. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Foo
Yeah.
Fighters.
That's really good. Good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Superb. All right, last voicemail. Here it is.
Hey, this is Bombhab. Love you show. What do you fear to the most? I know I fear.
Well, you know what they say. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. So.
Yeah?
That's deep.
Who's they?
I don't know. Some old philosopher or some shit. Some dude from like fucking Greece or some shit. Or Rome.
Yeah, I don't know what I fear. Bugs
Spiders?
don't do it. No, I'm good with spiders.
Snakes.
No, I'm good with
Mice.
snakes. I mean, any one of those, if you put me in a pit full of them, that'd be pretty frightening. But, I mean, just on their own, I'm not too bad with them, I suppose. Like, you know,
so, Indiana Jones?
Yeah, that's probably what scared me the most. Indiana Jones scares me.
I'm afraid.
Oh, man.
Which one?
Dr. Jones! If I get near him, whew, I just start
gonna fucking
peeing my old little trousers, huh? Yeah.
What about you guys? What are you afraid of?
I'm kind of like Guido. It's like I don't have a single thing that I could point at, but like if I was thrust into a very acute situation, similar kind of dislikes, I guess. Creepy crawlies and the like, you know. I don't really have anything that's like I can't, like flying, heights. I don't have any of that.
I mean, fear of like knives being stabbed into my body.
Death.
Yeah, but I don't like shy away from knives, but I don't want to get stabbed either.
Well, yeah, if there was a guy like jabbing a knife at you, you'd probably be pretty scared though, right?
I would be afraid of that, yeah.
Yeah,
What about if a person held a gun up to your head?
Ooh, that's a scary. That's a scary.
That's a scary.
That's a new segment.
Oh, ooh, that's a scary?
Ooh, that's a scary.
Oh!
What about, how about a guy with...
that's already scary.
With one eye missing and just a socket is popping out. Or is it just a socket? Empty
Socket
dry
wrench?
socket. And he's holding a jar of toenail clippings.
Oh!
And he just takes them out of the jar and he sprinkles them at you, you know? And he's like, take my toenails. Take them right now. Take my toenails.
Oh!
Are they his toenails?
Yeah, they're all his toenails.
I'd stab him.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh, you stabbed me!
I'd be pretty scared of that.
Yeah, that's creepy. I don't know if it's scary though.
Yeah, there's a difference just between creepy and scary.
I'm
Okay, he does it in a haunted house.
Oh, no! No,
Oh,
I'm definitely scared.
It's
That is
almost
the
impressive
weirdest haunted
that
house ever.
he would save up all his toenail clippings just for that one moment.
Just to throw them on people.
No,
around
just
Halloween
you specifically.
time. Oh, just me?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty
He's
weird.
like,
that's even
nasty,
worse.
these are for you. And he's like, take my toenails.
He sounds pretty enthusiastic, which
Yeah.
is like kind of contagious.
Once I run
I'll
out
just
of
be like-
toenails, I'm gonna murder you. He also says that.
I'm just gonna stab him. Constantly.
Okay.
Oh!
All right. Thanks, Bombhab, for that voicemail. Now it's time for my favorite segment. I think it's Millpool's also.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Millpool, is this your favorite segment?
Favorite one, Guido.
Yeah. It's Listener of the Week.
Yo, listener of the week now. He's gonna be real sweet now. It's listener of the week. Yeah.
This week's Listener of the Week is Beer 80.
Ooh.
Beer 80 gave us 5 stars on the United States of America iTunes.
iTunes.
He titled his review, A Little Something for Everybody. and his review is as follows. Whether you're in it for games, jokes, or a ton of personality, Just Okay Gamers have it all. I came for the League of Legends news, stayed for the personality. In fact, it's so good, I'm even giving them my money.
Oh, shit.
Yay, thank you.
Thanks, Beer Rady. You are a listener of the week.
Yo, listener of the week now. He's gonna be real sweet now. It's listener of the week. Yeah.
You can be listener of the week by leaving a review on iTunes. And let me tell you, folks, shit's
We
about
got
to
a
go down.
Couple a couple left still, actually.
Oh, did we get more?
Yeah, we got 2. We just got 2.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well,
Just
thank you.
Keep sliding by.
Fucking stay
2
of
at a
execution,
time.
guys. Stay of execution. Because I'm shutting this podcast down the minute we don't have
2 podcasts if you guys don't hurry up.
Hey, honestly, if we don't have a review, I think we owe it to ourselves to take a little break. Get our heads in order. You know?
Yeah. Figure out what we're doing. What are we doing wrong here? Why can we not get people to leave us a 5-star review?
Should those listening consider that a threat?
I think so.
I don't know.
I think they won't have an episode for a week if we don't get a review.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we won't continue until we get a review.
And it doesn't even need to be 5 stars either. We just need a review. I mean, we even read the 1-star review that we got a couple years ago.
That was a long time. Don't say that. It needs to be 5 stars.
Remember that one time we were like, it doesn't matter how many stars it is. It's like, no, it matters.
Yeah.
So there you have it. You can pop onto iTunes, give us a review. Even if if iTunes isn't your thing, just email us justokgamers@gmail.com.
We'll call you the listener of the week. It's not iTunes that makes you the listener of the week.
Right, that helps us. We prefer it if it's iTunes, but
we just love hearing how good we are.
Yeah, we need please give us some sort of validation.
Please. I need to stroke my ego weekly.
Yeah. That's that. Nasty, you want to do some plug-a-roonies?
Yeah, you guys can check us out at justokgamers.com. In the top right corner, you can find links to all of our social media as well as a link to our Patreon. That's how you can help support the podcast. Patreon.com/justokgamers. Also, come stop by our Discord, discord.gg/justokgamers. Like we were saying, there's a bunch of people playing Destiny 2. So if you're looking for people to hang out with, talk to, play with, in a sexual way even, come stop by. Also, come stop by Twitch. We're streaming 4 days a week. Twitch.tv/justokgamers. Come say hi. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
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 Destiny's calling my name. I gotta fly home to Milwaukee. I'm in Brooklyn right now.
Oh yeah.
This Spooktacular didn't really turn out very spooky.
No, it wasn't very spooky at all.
Flew out in the middle of nowhere in Brooklyn in a graveyard.
They said this graveyard was the spookiest in the nation.
Yeah.
Wait, who told you that? Was it that cab driver?
Yeah, it was
that was
cab
fucking with us?
driver.
We should have.
I think he fucked us.
Yeah, my asshole is real sore.
I mean, this isn't really scary at all. I mean, there's a fat man over there just eating a ham sandwich. He's waving at us. That's not scary.
Hey, guy.
Hey.
Who is that?
Who are you?
I don't want to talk.
Oh, okay.
Sorry
Go back
for
to eating your
bothering you.
sandwich.
Yeah, wow. Oh, this is kind of rude. He listened to the whole
weirdo.
show. He doesn't want to talk.
What the fuck?
All right. Well, there's a ghost.
That's a
there's a
podcast.
ghost, guys. It's
That's
a
a
ghost.
podcast.
I'm a ghost.
Oh, hey, what's up, ghost?
Oh, not Butch.
Not Butch?
That sounds like a robot
Not
ghost.
Not Butch. Butt munch. That's what
Why
we
are you
say.
calling
That's
us butt
ghosts. Oh, you're a bunch of butt munches.
Oh, did you die when Beavis and Butthead was on the air?
I did. Do you remember
shit.
that?
Yeah, I do. What's your
Okay,
favorite
why?
Beavis and Butthead episode?
Oh, I like the one where they watch the music videos. Ooh.
Yeah, that's every one.
I've only seen one. Ooh.
Okay. You don't. I mean, you are holding your head. You're decapitated.
Thank you for noticing.
Yeah, this is a real ghost, guys.
Ooh.
Yeah, he is. I can see through him. He's absolutely real. We have his voice on recording. What is that called?
Ghost hunting.
EVP.
EVP. Yeah.
Electro video.
Electronic.
Electronic
voice
phenomenon. Wow. Did you
Phenomenon.
say something scary?
Hey, you can't record me without my consent.
No, we can. We're in a public place. We can do whatever we want.
No.
Yeah.
You're arguing public voice recording to a
This
ghost.
is a private graveyard.
What are you gonna do? What the fuck are you gonna do? Nothing. Hey, let me pull down your ghost pants. Yoink.
Oh wow.
Oh, my ghost,
Holy
my
shit,
little
you got a
ghost
big
pee-pee.
dick. Oh, that's
Oh,
the
is that
biggest
big
ghost
to
dick
you?
I've ever seen.
Oh, thank you.
Wow. How do you walk with that thing?
No, I don't.
Oh yeah, you float. Silly
Yeah.
me.
Well, I just stand here mostly waiting for little boys like you.
What is going on?
But we're not little.
Yeah, we're not little.
That's what you think.
Oh shit!
Threatening. Why are you threatening?
Do you want to fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People
I feel like that's
Bring it on.
unfair. My hands will go right through
fight you,
you.
ghost.
Fight me, bitch.
Oh shit!
He's waddle floating over here.
Oh,
This
fuck.
ghost's
Come
going
on.
down.
Come on.
You're gonna have to put your head somewhere. You're holding it.
Hold
you
my
can't use your
beer,
hands.
bro.
I hear a lot of little bitch excuses and not a lot of fighting.
Motherfucker.
All right,
take
I'm going
this.
straight. I'm going straight for his head. Oh!
Oh.
Ah!
Hey, how'd you hit me? I'm ethereal.
I have ghost hands.
Ow. I'm all talk. I didn't actually want to fight.
I have ghost.
Okay.
Hey,
Well-
this episode was really bad. Ooh.
Fucking shit talking ghosts.
Yeah, you shit talking piece of shit.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna bury you.
I love this ghost. Fuck you.
Sounds a lot like Simon. That was a
We're
great way
done.
to end it.
Yeah, it was a little rough.
Was it?